Chief Meteorologist Brian Hale joining us now. Brian, all eyes and all ears tracking Francine.
Yes, Francine is a storm that is becoming more defined and stronger as the hours tick by. She really is. Take a look and you can see for yourself. 150 miles south of us, southeast of us, and you can see all the lightning associated with the offshore activity. But for the most part, what's come onshore has just been some good heavy rain. As we showed, more than 3 inches of rain at Brownsville so far today, and more is on the way as the storm is going to continue to move to the north and then head off to the northeast. So again, 150 miles southeast of us. The leading bands continue to lash the valley in the lower valley and along the coast, contributing to spotty showers and some pockets of heavy rain. That's going to be a common theme throughout this forecast for sure. Let's take a look at the track on this storm and see just how everything is playing out. There you go. Francine is a tropical storm with winds of 65, moving to the northwest at 7. But then it's going to become a hurricane overnight tonight with winds of 75 miles an hour. That's just barely a hurricane. And then it's going to turn to the northeast following an upper level trough on up toward Louisiana. So that's by 7 p.m., give or take, or 1 p.m. Tuesday, and then heading on into Wednesday, and then Thursday on up into Louisiana. So this is going to be a real squeaker as this kind of parallels the coast and then shoots off to the northeast tonight and tomorrow. Tropical storm watch is in effect for our coast. Offshore, over the water, tropical storm warning. I wouldn't go boating for the next 24 to 36 hours at all. The chance for rain overnight goes from 70 to 90%. So tomorrow morning is going to be wet, but primarily lower and mid-valley. You see here, this is the excessive rainfall risk put out by the National Weather Service, and you can see that we're already up in the slight category, which is fairly aggressive. So again, we're going to have pockets of heavy rain, especially lower and mid-valley and the coast tonight and tomorrow. Slow down, leave early, and give yourself lots of distance between you and the next car, and don't cross any water-covered roads if that happens. And we've already had reports of street flooding in and around the lower valley. So area flood watch is in effect for Willis and Cameron counties until Wednesday morning. And look at this tight, what we refer to as a gradient. You've got this real tight map here of just tons of rain still forecast for the next 2 days for the lower valley, up to 5 inches, and then it goes, just cuts right off. At Harlingen, it's still 3 inches, but then only ½ an inch from McAllen. So you can see that we're mostly expecting the heaviest rain for the mid to lower valley. And of course, the futurecast shows the winds that we can expect as well. The winds for tomorrow morning, pretty gusty at 40 miles an hour plus lower valley and along the coast. But you can see for the upper valley, 25 miles an hour tomorrow afternoon, but near 50 miles an hour along the coast tomorrow afternoon. And that is tropical storm force winds as it moves on off. Take a look at the tropical storm force winds represented in yellow. You can see the eye of the storm there and moving off to the north. That's tomorrow, midday, afternoon. See, our coast is going to be lashed with tropical storm force winds, and that's in excess of like 39 miles an hour, and then the whole thing moves off with hurricane force winds toward Louisiana. Futurecast details how that movement is going to continue with not only wind, but rain, thunderstorm activity. Look at this. Yeah, see, we've got a good chance to get a big push of rain and thunderstorm activity in and across with those rain bands on through the day tomorrow. Let's zoom that in. Same image and the same graphic here showing all that rain moving across at 7 a.m. on through the midday and afternoon. And then by night, it starts to go away, and Wednesday, we're clearing out and done and done. So overnight tonight, folks, heavy rain, mid and lower valley, winds gusting 40 miles an hour along the coast. Better be careful there. And the bus stop forecast has a very rainy start, and again, strong winds for the lower valley and along the coast. 7-day, that takes you right on through with when it's over on Wednesday morning, and we could have a start to a nice weekend. That's a look at your forecast.